Hi, it's Kimberly. Yesterday, I went to a funeral in the morning, and then in the afternoon, I went to a wedding. And in both of those social situations, I was just noticing the elements of support that were occurring among the people who were there. And I also noticed something that was um, related to support, but it's the word connection. Like what I really saw, whether everyone was feeling sad together or everyone was just celebrating together, was this feeling that we as humans have of connection, of belonging, and how important that feeling is. And it reminded me of a TED talk I had just watched a week ago, where the person giving the TED talk started by saying that everything we know about addiction is wrong, and that we think the opposite of addiction is sobriety. And he says the opposite of addiction is connection. And when I was looking at all of the people that I was with yesterday, I was realizing that when I'm feeling weary, when I'm feeling overwhelmed, when I'm feeling isolated, disconnected, it's very much the way an addict feels. It's a very addicted state of mind. I am addicted to my upset, to my feelings of depression, to my weariness. And the only way that I can get out of it is not by punishing myself. And, trust me, that's what I always tried to do. I always thought, well, if things aren't working the way I think they're supposed to, I'm just going to buckle down and try harder, or I'm going to make myself wrong. I'm going to criticize myself. I'm going to judge myself. I'm going to tell myself I'm not good enough, and that's why things aren't going the way I want them to go. And this TED talk just was like, of course, punishment only makes me more weary. That's why I can't lift my head off the pillow. If I'm beating myself up, I can't even get enough energy together to start to do anything about the aspects of my life that I'm not feeling pleased about. The most important thing I can do when I'm feeling overwhelmed or I'm feeling depressed or sad is to connect. And that looks many different ways just in my life. Sometimes connection looks like going to yoga class. Sometimes connection looks like making breakfast and sitting with my family. Sometimes connection looks like prayer and meditation. But this idea that instead of punishing myself, instead of making myself wrong, instead of pushing myself, that I reach for connection is just a huge aha. And when I saw how the family who lost a child yesterday was handling their grief, they were doing it by allowing others to support them, and they were allowing people into their lives so that they maintained a feeling of being connected, being a part of something. And I'm going to post some pictures with hashtags so that I want to get us all started thinking about how support and connection looks in our lives. So I'm going to post a couple of photos. One is going to have the hashtag feeling supported, and another one is going to have a hashtag connection saves lives, just to start to bring it into the practical, bring these ideas into our real, actual lives. And I'm also going to post a link to this amazing TED talk about the opposite of addiction is not sobriety. The opposite of addiction is connection. And thank you, everyone I see who just talks with me about what's going on for them around support and connection. Thank you so much. And you're changing my life. You're opening my heart in ways I've never done before. It's pretty amazing. So as always, peace, love, and blessings to you and to your family, to your community, and to the world that we share. I love you. See you soon.